everybody, my name is Chris Orme. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are playing Starter's Order 6 back at Rascalicious Farms for our flat save that we've had a few issues with lately. I do think they're to do with my hard drive failing, so I mention it in all my saves on all the series here on YouTube just so everybody knows, but there's some tricky times with hard drive issues and some folders not being read-writable anymore because of corrupted chunks, and I'm fixing it as best I can. I think I need a new hard drive, and yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to reinstall Windows 10 on that, or if I need to rebuy Windows 10, because I went for the free upgrade from Windows 7, and a lot of people have said that even changing as much as a hard drive forces your rig to be set up differently in the eyes of Microsoft, which means that it's no longer the same computer, which is a garbage way of looking at things, and it's very, very poor for Microsoft to do that if that is the case. But with this save, like I say, it did crash before I could save it last time, so I went ahead and skipped the days for the races that we did in the last video successfully. Now, Peach Piper's up first, and she did win her race in that video. She won it here as well, and you can see she won by just over half a length, so fairly happy with that. That seems to be a good race for her. So that's 2 wins out of 2. Sweet Treats up next, won their race and won it in the other video as well, so everything really went well there. 3/4 of a length over Cranimo Boy. And then Gamabo, not the best. I mean, came 4th last time. This time was in last place, so a couple of positions fallen down here, but okay, we will deal with it as well we can. We do lose a lot of rating there, 3 points, but not too much we can actually do about that one. On the flip side, Superstar came 2nd in their race in the last video, but actually won out in Canada, so yeah, fairly happy with that. Half a length, and yeah, I don't mind dropping a couple of places on one horse and getting Superstar up 1 to win a race. I think that's, that's decent. That really is decent. So it does put us back on Secret Dawn, where we ended the last video, sadly, with a crash, with Max Stealth, Majestic Maiden, Brave Border, and Endless Shadow yet to race. So why don't we just see if this works? I have saved the game. I'm going to save it again just now before this race, just to make sure that we've got everything set up. I've tried exporting the courses. That hopefully will fix the issue. I haven't updated the game or anything yet, but that might still be something we have to do. But I think it's mainly hard drive issue, not game issue at this stage, so we'll see. Secret Dawn, the favourite in the Susan's Girl, 7 furlong. There we go then. So not top rated, that's Mountain Mambo, but we are one of the 2 heavier horses. Let's just get into it and see where we finish up if this race goes ahead just fine. So we're off and running. Bad start there for Hawksbill Special, and it looks now like a bunch of horses are dropping back. So Toposky, Grecian Goddess, Sign Blue, Bob's Girl, Alconian Posse, Wavertree Girl are all there as one. Extra Heat, Clown Dara, and ourselves, Secret Dawn, lead the way. 4.5 furlongs to go. So you can see there's a bunch of horses there at the rear. Toposky a little bit behind, but now charging up. I think Extra Heat is in good position. Kleindara there just ahead of us as we're coming around this turn. Looks like Mountain Mambo and Wavertree Girl now going to make a little bit of a move. 2.5 furlongs. We're a couple of lengths clear at the front. Down to 2 furlongs now as we crest round this turn onto the home stretch. Can Cleandara come back into this? What about Mountain Mambo and Wavertree Girl? Are they anywhere to be seen, or is this just going to be Secret Dawn? 1 furlong left to go. We see Mountain Mambo now making a run at second place, but they're going to run out of room. Half a furlong. 0.4, 0.3, 0.2, 0.1, pointless challenging. Secret Dawn will take this race without any crashes. Oh yeah. So, a good run. Didn't really expect anything else, to be fair. I thought we were the best horse in this field. Mountain Mambo a little bit agitated. And, yeah, nearly 5 lengths back there. So we carried a little bit of extra weight. We were one rating point behind as well. And this would probably be a chance to push Secret Dawn a little further. So Secret Dawn onto a mile, and that's kind of cool. I like that. I like that. If she had finished application like 50%, I'd be happy. But sadly, that's not the case. Maybe with that jumping speed, she make a good chaser as well, so that could have been interesting. Maybe have to look at that in the future. Into the breeding barn, and Crimson Star has bred there, so let's go and get Crimson Star bred up with Cover Girl. Yeah, that's good. It's good for me. Did I not do that? Crimson Star. Cover Girl. There we go. So yeah. Already better than the last one. I'm going to be saving in between races, by the way, just in case the game does crash. We don't lose progress. Pretty good though. Last 5 races have all been wins, with Gamma both throwing us off their 6th place, but 5 of the last 6 have been wins. Max Stealth travelling to yeah, a Cinnabola. So this is going to be an allowance race, and it's a 6 furlong race. It's a nice sprint, and Max Stealth should be good at this. Good wreck, good Crusader Rabbit there though. Another good horse. Retriever Jewel, not a bad horse either. And Eckersley is top rated. So we'll see how this one goes. We'll have a look at the paddock and fixtures. Okay. Okay, not too bad then. So Max Stealth has a shot, but Crusader Rabbit could be the one to watch. Really, we got to keep an eye on all these horses. It's such a short field. You never know where your challengers are going to come from. So, here we go then. Exley on the inside with Jazzy Josh. Then back to Retriever Jewel and Crusader Rabbit on the outside of Max Stealth. But Max will go to the front. Now the jockey will hold him up just a little bit to get him behind the leader, which will be Retriever Jewel. Crusader Rabbit leading out Eckersley and Jazzy Josh there in the chasing pack. But 1 and 2 right now is Retriever Jewel and Max Stealth. 3.5 furlongs to go. We're in good position. We're not in bad position at all, really. Jazzy Josh is, detached a little at the rear. Here comes Crusader Rabbit and Eckersley, sorry, coming up now into that front runner pack, trying to get on the heels of someone. Retriever Jewel now going to be passed on the outside as we come up to 1.5 furlongs onto this home stretch. Max Stealth is out in the lead, but here comes Eckersley, and Eckersley's going to want to try and go for this. Do they have the pace? Do they have the fight? Can Max Stealth come back? I don't believe so. Great run there from Eckersley. Dominant performance there. And no wonder it's the top rated horse in this field. But Max Stealth there, I thought, ran very well. Didn't have too much at the line. Stewart's inquiry. Is that going to rule out Eckersley? Does that give us the win? It does not. It does not. So, there's an inquiry about how Eckersley maybe had been running there, probably holding Crusader Rabbit back. Retriever Duel, not a very good performance there. Jazzy Josh, not great. But Retriever Duel took us out and then faded. You can see we did quite well, but we still finished 3 lengths back from Eckersley, who, you know, on another day maybe had been disqualified, but yeah, okay. Not a bad performance, not a great performance either though. Let's be true there. Max Stealth now, 3 wins and 2 second places. I'm not sure there. So, yeah. Big question marks with that horse. So, we'll see how that goes. Let's head into auctions and see what we can get here. Skip the day's racing. And there's a grade 3 winner, which is absolutely terrible. There's some unraced 2-year-olds, which are absolutely gambles. And there's just nothing there that I want, which is unusual. There's normally something at an auction that I want, and I talk myself out of it. But not today. I clicked one too many. We skipped Majestic Maiden. Continues her 100% record. Let's see, horses a star. Easily. So, let's go check out this race then. It is raining. Oh, we didn't save the game. I hope the game doesn't crash now. Fingers crossed. So we're going to speed this one up a bit. We can see there we're hanging at the back. We've got Divine Dawn and Stablemate Dance for Dixie 1 and 2. But then we come up through the middle of the pack. As we come round the turn, we're in first place. And yeah, the rest of the horses kind of all abreast as they come round that turn. But at this stage, they're all fighting for second place. Easy for Majestic Maiden there. Just strolling along to the line. Well ahead of the chasing pack. Very tight behind, but that's a very nice win indeed. Doesn't improve the rating, so that is a slight disappointment. Let's get on to the auctions again. Now this is a bit more promising. Okay, 5 from 15. So 1/3 of a races. You've got a bunch of seconds and thirds. Okay. I don't see where the grade 2 win comes from. 2018, so a couple of years ago. But yeah, okay. Slightly interested there. Slightly. Anything else? Really isn't. Okay, let's see what Strikeout will go for. So grade 3 went there for 850, despite not being a good horse. Grade 2. Well, 865, 500 then. So Strikeout is garbage. Sadly garbage. Let's move on then to the day of racing for Brave Border. Who's available? Lock Journal and Valve. Yeah, let's go for a sprinter there, I guess. So Brave Border, another 2-year-old with a good record, but we're undecided. We really are undecided with all these 2-year-olds. Not quite unbeaten, but we'll be tied for the top rating alongside Spindara in the all green and Free Flow in the light green sleeves. So those are the ones we've got to look out for probably. Nobody else has run particularly well. This is a grade 2. Brave Border has won a grade 3. Nobody else has won a graded race. So it's at Churchill Downs, one of my favourite racetracks. Us and Spindara. Okay, so green and light green sleeves. It's got a yellow V on green, but it's got light green sleeves, which should be easy to spot. And this is a night race. Okay, so mile, 110 yards for the final furlong. We've got the Pocahontas grade 2 on dirt for 2-year-olds, and Spindara there, and was it Free Flow? I guess it was Free Flow. Didn't actually look at the names properly there, so here we go. Let's zoom in a bit. Everybody gets off to a fairly decent start. It seems like What Chance out in the front with Maple Forest, Spindara and Le Jour just ahead of Brave Border, as Sweet and Sultry comes round the outside. Then it's back to Tancred Arms. Free Flow there just ahead of the rest of the chasers, with Crow's Cross, Osten and Dainag Royale a little at the back. So we're kind of hemmed in here in the middle of this group. We need to make sure we can find a way through, and we've got a little chance here now. So we're out and clear again. It looks like What Chance is a very nice horse. That actually might be the one that we're supposed to be watching. Oh no, Free Flow looks like the right silks though. I'm not sure. But here comes Spindar up on our outside. 4th furlongs left to go. What Chance on our inside. Spindara now makes a move on the outside, chasing down Maple Forest. We're coming up to 3 furlongs as we round this turn here in this grade 2 race at Churchill Downs. Excuse me. And we're coming round the outside now of Spindara. We're going the long way, 2 furlongs as we enter the home stretch. And Brave Border and Spindara are both getting on with things. Brave Border now making up some distance. Here comes What Chance up into 3rd. But Brave Border is absolutely blowing away Spindara and the rest of this field inside the last furlong. This is what we want to see. A dominating performance, driving for the line. Brave Border will take this race and earn their 2nd graded category win. This is going to be a grade 2. Absolutely fantastic. And Brave Border has just won a very, very well run race. I was a little worried by the way Spindar was coming up a little earlier than most horses would. Seems to have cost them in the end. Crow's Cross, a lovely run there, 25-1, finishes 2nd. But Brave Border will take this race by 5.5 lengths. Absolutely phenomenal. And that's exactly what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Distance was ideal. And yeah, ran really well. Very, very happy with that horse and that run. So yeah, bit of extra speed, full finish application, some adaptability there. A little bit of cruising burst as a 2-year-old, that was a good sign. You know, not a great deterioration bar or conference bar, but they're both very, capable in that category. Consistency's okay-ish. But really, when you look at the whole thing, yeah, there's some really low bars, but there's enough there to suggest Brave Border could be a good horse for the future. So either in the breeding barn or on the track, she's got a good chance of turning out to be, a nice racer or a nice broodmare. We're going to find out in the future what that actually is. But we're going to quickly jump in then to the last race of the day, after saving, of course, because we don't want to lose the progress. No crashes so far today, which is a marked improvement from my other saves I've got up that I recorded yesterday on Saturday. So the Football Manager video, that crashed quite a bit, sadly. Today, not so much. Things seem a bit more stable on the computer as a whole, as well as in this game. And here we go. Endless Shadow will be second highest rated behind Polish Times. Texas Brown is there. We know we can beat these horses. We know we can beat these horses. You know, these are the guys from the Triple Crown races where we competed. 1 mile, 1 furlong is kind of where Endless Shadow could be a good horse. I think she finished just behind, Texas Brown and ahead of Polish Times. So not too much difference there between these horses. But we've got a shot. We might be third favourite, but we do have a shot. Kakapuka is sweating badly, so that's probably put them out of the race. Dirty Den is tipping us. So let's get into this race and finish off this video with a bang and another win, hopefully. The 1 mile, 1 furlong Pennsylvania Derby, and it's grade 2. So Polish Times, of course, in that white, and Texas Brown in the green with orangey yellow hoops. Those are the ones we're worrying on. Let's get to the gates, and there they go. A bad start for Polish Times, and the Shadow goes out early then, just holds back a bit and will drop behind the leaders here as Mighty David and Kakapuka go out into the lead. Hidden You dropping back a little now into fourth. Looks like Mighty David trying to actually run away with this a little bit, but Texas Brown is coming up on her outside with Endless Shadow, making sure that they don't get too far away. So after Hidden You, we got Polish Times, The Whisperer and Ventura Spirit towards the back of the field. Not too much distance, but a good field positioning here from Endless Shadow, I feel. Texas Brown trying to work hard now to get round on our outside, but that's going to be difficult on the turn. Now we'll have another go at this down the back stretch. But I don't think we're going to get blocked in. I think we're going to get this fairly clear and easy to actually make a run for it. Texas Brown, though, coming at us. Hidden You round the outside of them. Really, driving on with 3.5 furlongs left. We've still got Kakapuka on our inside. Mighty David still is leading. And Polish Times right at the back of the field with Ventura Spirit and the Whisperer. Not a factor right now. 2.5 furlongs down to 2 furlongs as we come around this turn, and you can see here goes Kakapuka, here goes Texas Brown. In between them, Endless Shadow. Mighty David now is reined in, and we've got 1 furlong left to go in this race. Kakapuka up the inside, but here comes the charge by Endless Shadow. Hidden You coming now through the field. We've got Polish Times here just on the outside, and I think Polish Times will actually take second place there. Endless Shadow with the win. Hidden You holds on for third, just a very short distance ahead of Kakapuka. Expected but very pleased to pick up that win. I'm not gonna pretend otherwise. I was a little worried there at some points, but we got the job done. Oops. So it's Wednesday, Thursday. Let's go see an auction and see if anything is there that we want. There is not. We're going to throw Strikeout. Do I go for a 2-year-old? Do I try a 2-year-old? I don't think I can. If they were laid back and... yeah, maybe then, but no, not going to do it. We're just going to make sure that Strikeout will sell. They will. So there we go. So we're down now to this roster of, what's this, 9 horses in the field at the moment. Oh, yeah, 9 horses in the field, 9 horses ready to run. Breeding barn looks pretty good at this stage. Let's just make sure that everybody's paired up. Excitable. Short order horse there. Super Spring. Maris Marauder. Nice. So there's a lot of work to do in the off-season. Gonna skip an extra day, so it's been 5 days since everybody's raced at the least. But we're gonna leave things there. A good day's racing. Sadly, we had to redo the races from the last video before recording, and Gamma Bow dropping those 2 places, but the trade-off, getting Superstar up into first place rather than second place, is pretty good. And yeah, a lot of wins there, guys. What is that, actually? All but 2 win. Max Stealth came in second place, and Gamma Bow in 6th. Now, Gamma Bow's a horse that there's a lot of questions about. Ran well in the Triple Crown, not so much elsewhere. So I don't know how good that horse is going to be breeding barn or racing as a 4-year-old. We still need to make sure that we're getting that horse right. Sweet Treats and Endless Shadow, you know, they've run okay recently. 2-4-1 for Endless Shadow. Didn't finish in the top 10 for Sweet Treats, but then back-to-back wins. So hopefully their seasons are back on track. The youngsters running well as a whole. All these 2-year-olds with good records, good ratings, you know, and Peach Pipe, Brave Border now both have grade 2 wins. Superstar and Majestic Maiden have grade 3s. Secret Dawn and Max Stealth need to be tested in graded races if I can find them. But yeah, Majestic Maiden still unbeaten. Brave Border on that 1 second place in their record. Same with Superstar, which was the opening maiden, which I can forgive quite easily. So that's more or less unbeaten. And Max Stealth, first, second. So not a bad record. Even Secret Dawn, 1 blip, 1 bad race, 3 wins around that. Really happy with the progress in this save. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you are, you know, enjoying seeing these young horses develop. I do need to overhaul the breeding barn. I think that a lot of these horses need retiring. They're just not going to produce good horses. I need to weed out those that have low finish application as well, because we're getting through a lot of 2-year-olds with 0 finish application, and it's just not doing us any favors whatsoever. So I need to keep an eye on that, redo a lot of that. But I think question marks over the 3-year-olds. I'm still in favor probably of putting 2 out of the 3 in the breeding barn and just outright retiring the 3rd and not racing them as 4-year-olds, because we're going to have these 2-year-olds which become 3-year-olds, and that's going to be our quest for the Triple Crown, plus the 2-year-olds we're going to come through next season anyway, plus all these guys we got in the field to decide on. I'm just not sure. I'm not sure where we are next season, how we're going to do things, but it's going to be interesting. We've got a few months left in this racing season to test these horses and get them where we want them to be, and we'll make up our mind then. But thanks for watching. If you have liked, click that thumbs up. If you don't like what you've seen, you know, feel free to leave a dislike. Lets me know who's enjoying and not this video, and on all my videos. It's good feedback. And speaking of feedback, leave a comment down in the section below if you want to comment on the game. If you have a say on which of the 2-year-olds you think are going to be good, which are going to be bad. The same with the 3-year-olds. Should I keep them? Should I retire them? Do I clear out the breeding barn? Do I try and breed quality rather than quantity? We don't need the money. I think that's probably the way to go. But if you agree, disagree, or just want to see more, you want to see some of the horses' stats, etc., let me know what you want to see, how you want to see it. Comment section below. You can also go on Twitter at Chris Ormy. Follow me there, tweet at me there, and I'll get back to you quite quickly on there. That's also, if anything crops up in between saves, then sometimes I'll update that on Twitter. Or if I'm not going to be recording, there's going to be a break in the schedule, change to the schedule, that's where it'll be on Twitter. So go over there, follow me. But yeah, guys, thanks for sticking around. I hope you do enjoy this and all my other series. If not, let me know. I'll see you back here next time for some more Starters Order 6. I'm off to book some races. Y'all take care.